guys, so I just finished filming my first song for my album. When you watch it, this is kind of explaining the song, and because the music video isn't like, okay, it's good, and but it's definitely got more of a different look. And I want to explain that first, because it is coming out. I'm about to, once I finish filming this, I'm going to get this uploaded and hop in the recording studio and record the song. This song is done differently. It's kind of got more creepy effect, and there's definitely some bad parts. What I mean by bad parts, there's one that did not turn out how I wanted it to, but we're keeping it. Because I couldn't come up with a better way to do, which is the part with Star. There's a part where Star, a new version of Star, which is Star without all the makeup, Star without being the super girly girl. You know, it's Star as just a normal human comes in and she taps me a little bit is what it's supposed to be. You can see, okay, so in one of the scenes that was filmed, before then, I'm trying to make it a cool thing where I take off the outfit. Don't worry, I'm wearing clothes underneath, but this dress that's over my clothes, and that's when I become from the queen, because in it I become a queen, to the reality of me. And in that scene, it actually didn't work out like I wanted it to, but I made it work. So basically there was a technical difficulty. So the scene was going to be me take off the dress. Well, the dress got stuck on me. Basically, I couldn't get off because this dress is a smaller dress. It still fits me, but since I'm wearing thicker clothes, this is the thickness of thicker clothes and stuff, it never really worked or very well with thicker clothes. Now if I'm wearing a simple t-shirt that's not that thick or something that's not super thick, it works fine. And if I'm just wearing that as that day's outfit, it's fine. But since I'm wearing thicker clothes, it basically got stuck on me and I couldn't get it off. And at first I almost made it look as if that's how it's purposely done, as if I purposely wasn't taking it off. But in reality, it got stuck on me. I basically had, at first I almost called my dad in to take it off of me because I couldn't get over my head. But I always been kind of bad at that sometimes I'll work, but it's definitely a lot harder. So basically what I ended up doing was I finally got it over my head, but my arms were still stuck. So I had to do this, slowly grabbing the end of one side to pull my one arm out so I could take it off. So the meaning of the song, there's a few parts where I speak, and you will hear that in the song is basically about, in it you see I'm wearing my normal clothes. That's how it played off to be. And so the song is basically about how I want to show you that maybe what you see isn't really real. What I mean by that is I'm a real person. I share my life with you, or parts that I can, But maybe you see the inside of me that no one really knows. So that's true. There's a part where it's I'm going crazy. And basically where I'm going crazy on the floor, that's me. It's me being told because that's totally out of it. Actually, after this, I'm gonna see if my gift came, because basically my mom's brother said he was sending a gift, and it should be here like today or Monday or two. It should be here. I'm gonna go check that out, and I'll get back. Guys, OMG, this is crazy. So, basically, my mom's brother said he was sending something, a gift, and basically what he did, this, I can't even believe it. I'm basically getting a new bed. No, here's what it is. I have had issues with my bed. The issue, well, no issue, really. First up, it's not that cute. Like, it's just very basic, very plain and stuff, but it's cool. Like, it's a bed. I'm no longer gonna have a bed, but I don't care. Basically, he sent $50 to me. I got $50, and you're probably like, why aren't you putting it into merch? And because basically, this is helping my parents out a lot more, because I have wanted a new bed for so long, and this is what we are buying. It is a JoJo tent thing that we might put a mattress in it, but we're probably not going to. I'm basically going to be sleeping on a sleeping bag from now on, and I don't really care. So it's a JoJo pop-up tent, and it comes with lights, sleeping bag, and a pillow, and also your JoJo tent. Kind of my dream thing, because I found the main issue with me sleeping in my room, because I have always had issues with that for certain. First, I thought was because it's dark, that once we started like turning on the lamp, it did actually make it a lot better, but like still, there were still issues of shadows, because like everything in my room, or so much stuff in my room, makes shadow. My TV makes shadow. Everything makes shadow. My hanging plant. And that's an issue, so this is just gonna be better. And this was like basically $50, and if I didn't do it now, I wouldn't be able to for a very long time, and I would have to continue saving money I basically wouldn't be able to spend money for over a year. That's what we came to. Versus if I get it now with this, you still will get merch. The reasoning that didn't go in the merch, I hope you understand, is because my also now like a time to really get like a bed or something. My dad is ordering it right now. And basically because of the fact that like it comes down to the main issue that like my mom sleeps in the living room. She sleeps in the living room. She sleeps in a chair. But now she has a chair coming for the bedroom. My mom had a stroke a few years ago, and now she can't really lay down fully and stuff. Like, it's hard, so she doesn't sleep in the bedroom. So now she has a chair coming, and since we basically are moving the mattress, I had a blow-up mattress in there that I was sleeping on, and we're moving that out. So now, in a few days when her chair gets here, but that would allow me probably, like, now a good time, because I would have to come in here and stuff, which is totally fine, but this makes the most sense to just get it done. And then merch is coming in now. I know that it is officially most likely going to be in 3 months probably. I say that if I can talk my mom into giving me an extra $2 or just one, like either an extra $2 one month or an extra dollar or on 2 different months, because I have to get to $65. Now, once I have the money saved up, you aren't getting merch that day. The reason is because we have to like order everything, pick up everything, because we gotta go to Walmart to get something. We gotta order some stuff, and then once everything gets here, we will start working on the website and everything so you can buy your merch. So it's still gonna take around that time. It just might take an extra like week or two, possibly 3. And then after that, I start saving up for my floor, and my room is basically almost done. My parents are paying for paint, which is teal, and I'm in between teal and pink because I love, I know teal and white or pink and white. I'm really debating on that because I love pink. Like if I did pink, I would want to be like fuchsia or something. But also like I feel like that's almost too girly, but at the same time it would be really cool. I don't know yet. But it came and I'm so excited. But now back to the music video. So that should be here in a few days. So yeah, and I'm sleeping on the floor, and you're probably like, why? Now here's the thing, this is a thick mattress, so we won't be able to use this mat. But we still have that mattress topper that we might use. Because I love sleeping on the floor. Like, I used to go to my sister's before, Bella's sister's room was set up. Like, a long time ago, they lived in a house, and at first, when they first moved, her room wasn't set up. So, there wasn't really a bed or anything, so we slept in, sleeping bags and, did that fun sleepover thing. And I loved that. Then, when Bella came down, we slept in sleeping bags again. When we used to do, me and her sister, sometimes we do the thing that if you have a sibling, and I would recommend this if you like each other and get along good and you like this idea, which is sibling sleepover things, or house sleepover things. So basically, it's like a sleepover in one person's room. So we usually did in her room, because my room, we had people coming in and, my parents would come in and out throughout the night, and it was just like a sleepover at home with someone that you live with, and it was, super fun, because I grew up not getting the sleepover, thing, and honestly, it was a thing. And when Bella came down, or the first time that Bella came, I finally got an actual sleepover, and that was kind of not on the floor. We had a sleeping bag on the, and we had one up top. If that makes sense. Yeah, like one up top. Like, no, we had sleeping bag, and then we had my bed. And one of us would sleep on the bed, one on the, and yeah, both of us on the bed, kind of, because it was very hard because it was a twin-size bed. And then the next year, we had my dog Sam. And then like, we kind of did that and stuff, but no, we didn't do that on the floor, but like, we both had like a bed, and different reasoning, but I always loved like sleeping on the floor. And this year when Bella came, literally one night we made a spot on the floor, and it was fabulous. It was the most fabulous thing ever. And so I always loved, like, literally we slept on the floor for a silly reason though. Basically, we found a tiny bug, the tiniest bug that I have ever seen. And instead of, at the time we didn't have bug spray in here, now we do. Instead, I'm doing the smart thing. I'm going and getting the spray from the bathroom. Like, you know what, we tried to get with a pillow, did not work. And so we just made a spot on the floor, and it was fabulous. And it was like so fun. So don't think my parents are making me sleep on the floor. They volunteered to get a mattress. I said no. I like sleeping on the floor. And I'm not going to be sleeping on the direct floor. I have a sleeping bag. I have a pillow. I'll have my body pillow, my other pillows. I'm going to be comfy. And if it's really not like comfortable, like still, we do have multiple sleeping bags, and at some point we might, like, also I am thinking we might put a mattress topper down, because we do have a twin size one, but the issue with that though is that it is made from something that my dog can kind of tear up easily. So I'm thinking we might like put that down, but with like a blanket over it or something. If it fits, like, you don't know the sizing of the thing yet. You know, it looks cool, and it comes with 4 things: a sleeping bag, the tent, lights, and a pillow. I kind of love, and you're probably like, isn't it like a kid tent? Like, you're not gonna fit in the sleeping bag or anything. I am short. I am basically the sizing that they expect me to be. I'm not gonna grow much taller. That's basic things. Like, I am very short, and that never had gotten to me. Never, not one bit. I like being short. It's fun, and it means I can fit in JoJo clothes a lot longer. Probably the rest of my life. I can fit in JoJo clothes, which is my dream. One of them. So for me, a kid's sleeping bag might actually be the perfect size. You know, I'm generally like, I think it will probably fit. But being short is cool. But back to like the point of the music video, when you listen to it, just know it's very basic, not a lot of upbeat stuff, but that is how I really feel. Like the music video, like I don't feel like I'm ever gonna change, and that makes sense. It is about me losing my crush, but also like it's really cool, like because it talks about like I never been like just turning around for a second, and a neighbor's car of ours like pulled up in our driveway, and I thought that was weird, and like stopped almost, and I was like, mate, you're at the wrong house. But no, they were just turning around. It's fine. It's not trespassing. They're we're fine. Also, we're cool with those neighbors. Like there's neighbors that I'm like, I don't know if we're cool, but we're cool. But I basically, there's like a part that says all I want to do is cry. Like, that's true. I really do miss my crush, and that the song kind of just goes with the fit of me losing my crush, and it's really cool, and I'm honestly happy. And soon as my bed gets here, or like floor tent thing, I will film and give you a quick little tour of it, and like put the LED lights. Now in the picture they showed them on the outside, but I'm probably gonna put them on the inside just because that would be cool. And I might take the oh crap, those are blue lights. I love the like blue Christmas lights, but I also don't one bit, because I can't stand like okay, let me explain, because I don't think I talked about it. Like when I was little, and by little I mean like 6 or 7, my parents made a big mistake. They showed me the movie Willy Wonka. Traumatized by it. Like, literally, we can't even finish. So, for those who don't know what Willy Wonka is, it's a movie. Basically, this guy owned this, like, chocolate factory, and, like, a bunch of crazy random things happen that you can't really explain. And like this girl, like, anytime you do something that you're told not to, you get punished. Like, something bad happens to you. And basically that at the end of it or something, and he's looking to find someone, like, they basically at the beginning, and only certain people who find a golden ticket in their chocolate bar wrapper get to take a tour of it, and at the end he chooses someone to take over the factory and stuff, and it's this huge thing, but basically it's like it's traumatizing. Do not watch it, because this girl, like, she starts like having attitude or does something, I forget what she does, and she turns into a blueberry. Or like a grape, I can't remember one of them. And don't worry, like, she gets sick, like, this. Like, it's a lot of things. And it's really cool. Well, no, it's really traumatizing. And there's a spin-off or something called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory or something. Both traumatized me. Like, to the point where now, like, anything, like, dark blue or, like, purple, like, literally looking at the blanket on that chair, it's, like, flashback. Like, it traumatizes me at night. Now, in the day, I'm kind of fine. But at night, if they're, like, dark blue or, like, dark purple or, like, any purple, really. Because I think she turned into a grape. I get traumatized, basically. Like, to the point where, like, we were, like, near the end of a movie or something. And I started crying. I was so scared. I was crying with the blanket, like, over my face, like, and then my parents had to turn it off because it really traumatized me. So, yeah. So when you watch the music video, understand, don't, like, dislike it, please, because you gotta understand listen to the lyrics, watch the video, pay attention to detail, because that every little thing that I put into that is how I actually feel. It feels like sometimes I can't even get up. It feels like I'm breaking so hard. Bella's worried about me. That's how bad it got. And Bella doesn't worry easily. Like, I never really seen her worried about anything except for, like, one other time. And that was an issue that I can't talk about, where she was worried about one of her friends. Like, because someone did something and it, like, it was a thing. And, like, different things. So for Bella to be worried and telling you it's bad.